Hi guys, welcome back to Nana's Nursery Reborns. Nana here, and I was gonna say top of the morning to you, but it's not morning. It's just now in the evening, but it's taken me a while to get stuff ready, and at least it's still on St. Patrick's Day. So, the baby you're looking at is our sweet Adelie. She's the Lexus Sculpt by Cassie Brace. She's wearing a white onesie with light green shamrocks, and this center is bright pink Little Miss Luck in the shape of a shamrock. She has two pink pigtails with tiny little white polka dots. And if you've never done a voiceover, you will not know the bane of my frustrations right now. This has not been that easy. So, under her is a cute little stuffed animal leprechaun, and he has an orange beard, and a little top hat with a gold buckle. Next, we're going to go to the closet. Nana did go ahead and decide to take the doors off. I just bought the curtains last night, so they're really wrinkled and stuff, and I actually have to hem them up a little bit. So I just left them open because they just kind of look bad. But you couldn't reach the center with the doors there, so you couldn't reach any of those center shelves very easy. So that's why I decided to go ahead and take them off. So another fun thing about our nursery, I forgot to show you on the last video, we have kind of like these tray ceiling, coffer ceilings up here on this side. It's to Nana's right, which is actually facing the west. So I really like that feature. And then back over here to the other side, which is facing the east of our house, it's kind of trayed and coffered on the same angle. But we've got a big half circle window above, but it gets so hot in the nursery. So I went ahead and bought one of those paper shades in the shape of a fan. It goes up there. It's actually helped a lot. So now we can get to some babies. So we're going to go all the way down here, and we're going to start with our sweet little Mr. Leprechaun Gavin. He's got a little black loot pot of gold, some little gold coins on the floor, and green beads. And he's wearing an all-in-one onesie. It's screen printed with like a little vest with vertical stripes on it. And it's got a black bow tie, shamrock little buttons going down the center, and a black belt with a gold buckle. It's got a little pin that says "Kiss Me," and it's gold. And he's wearing a green glittery hat and holding some green beads and a gold coin. He just looks so cute sitting right there in this little poo bouncer. Next up, let's see. You can see there's another tiny little green pot of gold. And here's another addition to the nursery. This one's a gnome leprechaun, and he's got a big, tall shamrock hat and a rusty brown beard. Here's Nana's sweet little Miss Nori. She is the Sandy Sculpt by Joanna Kazmierzak, and she's wearing a white shirt, and it's got Lucky and Cute in gold, and a Minnie Mouse head in gold. And then she has a green bow with white shamrocks, and that matches the pants. She's so cute. She was trying to put on her little green bead necklace, but she didn't do a very good job. But she's got a green bow in her hair, and it has gold and green gems on it, and glittery gold shamrock in the center. The little shirt ties down below the little belly button in white, and she also has her little white ruffly socks on, and she's got her white walking shoes. So it makes it easier for our little Sandy to stand up. And she's got little coins and stuff down there on the floor too. There's a better look of her cute little bow. I'm just trying to remember everything I was saying, y'all. I'm so frustrated that I have lost my sound. Hi, Ms. Nori. Okay, next we're coming over here to sweet little Miss Bianca Elaine. She is the Smiling Abigail sculpt, and I can't remember her sculptor, so sorry. She's wearing a white onesie skirt. It's got the tulle netting, and it's pale rainbow striped colors on the netting. She's holding a green bead necklace, and she has a green sparkly glittery bow with white shamrock on top of that, layered, and it's got a little black buckle around the center of her little bow. So that's Nana's little Miss Bianca. She's so cute. Okay, this is Mr. Quentin. He is laying over here in the corner, and he's got a footed white pajama sleeper on. It zips all the way from toe to neck. It's got a big smiling shamrock right in the center, and then all over the rest of it's little bitty shamrocks. He has a huge long necktie on, and it's got a gold shamrock at the very end, and it's all little sparkled sequins. Up here in the bassinet, we have sweet little Miss Victoria Rain. She is the Ramsey Sculpt by Cassie Brace. She has a very dark green onesie dress on, a little tutu, and it's the same kind of rainbow colors, but it's got very bright rainbow red, orange, yellow, and blue, and then it has little gold shamrocks that go all the way across around the tops of the rainbow. She's got a cute little orange hair clip in, and it's actually in the shape of little shamrocks. These were new. Nana got these this year. And if you can't tell, some of the babies had to have a hair spa because they were looking pretty dusty. Okay, back here in the back, we have our sweet little Miss Shayna. She's wearing a white onesie with a gold crown with hearts on top. It says princess and dark green outlined in gold, gold heart, green shamrocks. And then her bow matches Nori's. It's the green and gold gems with the gold glitter shamrock in the center of the bow. She's wearing hers on a little headband though. I can't remember which sculpt she is, but she's the Bonnie Brown, and goodness, I can't remember who the collab is, but she's got the hands and legs are Bonnie Brown's, and the head is somebody else's. I can't remember. I remembered earlier. Now I can't remember. But she's Shayna, and we have gotten her. She's got fun little painted hair. Okay, we're going to move on up here to the changing table. We have two more of our Bonnie Brown babies. In the front is the Laura sculpt. She's Nana's Bonnie Loren by Bonnie Brown. And holding her is our Bria, and she's the Maddie sculpt by Bonnie Brown. I had to redo sweet little Miss Bonnie's hair. It was kind of frizzy and mess, and she had it in a ponytail, so then I got her all fixed up. Anyway, let's see, there's a cute little white unicorn with a shamrock on its hiney, and it's got green ears, mane, horn, and hoofs. And here's our Bria. She's wearing a little leprechaun headband with green green sequins. And she's wearing a white onesie with light green shamrocks and horseshoes. And it says Mommy's Lucky Charm and dark and medium green. And then Bonnie is wearing a two-tier layered light green and white with shamrocks bow in her hair. She's wearing a long sleeve onesie, and it's got the little green frills on the ends of the sleeves, and all over it tiny. It says kiss me and pinch me, and there's tiny little shamrocks on the ends of it. Over that is an overall dress, and it's navy blue and has the little frill on top of the straps on the sleeves, and it's got a big green 4-leaf clover. That one's 4 leaves. Wow. It's got little white polka dots all over the dress, and so it just looks really sweet on her. I know I've had it on several of the other babies in the past years, but I just thought Bonnie would look really pretty in these colors. So there she is, and she's got little white sockies on. Down we go over here to see Nana's little Mr. Raymond Scott. He's wearing a light green, well, medium green t-shirt. It says, "It's me first St. Patty's Day." And he's wearing a green, glittery little leprechaun hat. And I was finally able to unbury him. He had a lot of stuff sitting there, so we got him all dressed and ready. And then he's got on his lap, he's got the beaded long necktie, but it was way too long for him to wear, so I just laid it on his lap. And he's holding a cute little green, pale green dragon, and that's our new little basket. Down here on the floor, Miss Julie is the Jupiter sculpt by Melody Hess, and she wanted to be included in St. Patrick's Day. So Nana put another one of Miss Raven's little leprechaun hat headbands on. She doesn't have anything that will fit her. Nana doesn't have enough size clothes for our medium-sized girls. So she's just sitting there all smiling and happy, and she's holding some green beads. Green bucket in front of her, and then I think there's some gold coins on the floor too. And sitting beside her is our Lily Beth. I think her sculpt was Ann Timmerman. She has a cream long sleeve dress on, and it's got all sequins, medium colored, pink, yellow, and blue rainbow. And on the left side are sequins that are clover, and on the right side is the pot of gold, and it has some little rosettes on it. Then the skirt has a dark green tooling with gold flecks. In her hair, she's got layered bows that are green and glittery, black and white striped, green feathers, and a mirrored gold 4-leaf clover for both of her little pigtails. So that's our Miss Lily Beth. She's also holding a green beaded necklace. I bet she was trying to put hers on too. Okay, over here next we have our sweet little Mr. Daniel. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I found the hook that I was looking for to hang that basket up. It's still hanging in the nursery of the old house. So now I have to just decide if I want to buy a new one or not, or make holes in the walls over there. So we'll just keep that in mind. We'll see. Okay, so Mr. Daniel's wearing a heather gray onesie, and he has always been our Dino Dan. So his theme has always kind of been dinosaurs, and he's holding a dinosaur with a top hat and a black pot and the rainbow coming out, and it says Happy St. Pat Rex Day, R-E-X. And then his little breeches are navy blue with green shamrocks and little green T-Rexes all over it. And it's got one of those really fun little pouch pockets, little kangaroo pouch pockets right there in the front of his little breeches. So I guess he can save his little goodies in there. See, it's right there. So cute. He's holding some green beads, and he's got a leprechaun hat, green binky with a yellow front. I think it's a little frog that's on the front of his little binky. Next we have Little Man Tate. This is Raven's baby. He's wearing a light green onesie, all screen printed. It says, "Too cute to pinch." And it's printed on there to make it look like it has the cute little suspenders that are green, that has little bitty tiny white shamrocks on it. And his pants are green with bigger white shamrocks. and he's got a green sparkly hat on, and he's holding some beads. And down there's another green bucket with some more gold coins. And on his little passy is just pale green, and I think it's got a little froggy on it. Yeah. Mr. Tater Tot. So sweet. Okay, so Nana found this after the fact. I was going to go ahead and dress, but I had all the babies done, and I could have gotten Hope dressed, but I decided I didn't want to. So I found this outfit that I bought new, and it's cute little green footies with a blue buckle, a blue strap, and a gold buckle on the toes, and it's green and white, all horizontal stripe with a side snap. And then you flip it over, and it's a white onesie. It has dark green and medium green shamrocks, gold horseshoes, gray and green rainbows, a gray pot of gold, and yeah. So I just decided I was done dressing babies. So this was a little outfit that was actually supposed to be for the American Girl dolls, but I wasn't going to do that, so I just sat it here with Little Miss Madison. It's got a white shirt, and it has a green shamrock, and then it says Ireland in pink. It's got a green frilly jacket to go over it, green and white tartan, and then it has a hard headband that's green and white tartan too to match the skirt. So that's our Little Miss Madison. Okay, let's go back over here to the floor. These are Nana's Twin A twins, also Bonnie Brown, Joey and Janie. I never intended to get two twin A's. It just worked out that way. But they are both totally different. Janie has the girl version of this set, and Joey has the boy version. Janie has a little white binky in her mouth, and her dress, it has the little light green and dark green shamrocks, and they have little pencil line arms and faces on them. They're so cute. It looks like little stick figures. But Janie, I got her from another reborn friend. I think she was a custom long, many days ago from My Little World, Katie from My Little World. And then she was sold to another reborn friend, Little Lake Babies, and that's how I got Little Miss Janie. So they both can suck on their little pacifiers, and I'm showing Joey here. He's got the dark green one, and Janie has the white one. But Joey has air dry paint, and he's very textured, beautifully painted hair by Jen Lynn at Creative Newborns. And so I got him, gosh, I think maybe a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago. But his texture is a lot coarser than Sweet Little Miss Janie's. But they're both totally very different babies. But I was kind of wanting to do a twin A and a twin B. It just worked out that way, so that's how I ended up with the babies. Okay, now we're up here to the little mini crib. This is Little Miss Priscilla Rose. She has a heather gray onesie dress. It says a wee bit in pink and sassy and dark green outlined in gold. And the bottom tulle of the skirt, dark green with gold flecks. And these are some cute little booties that I got her. I think I got them at like Marshall's or something. But she also has the 3 little clovers on top of the wee bit outlined in gold. She is the Miranda Asleep sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and her bow is also matching with the green glittery layered with green bow and white clovers, shamrocks. She's holding her sweet little Mr. Bear, and that she always seems to have. But she's sitting in a little green basket inside of the little mini crib. Okay, over to the crib, we have kind of our cheaters. I have little Miss Harper. She has a dark gray onesie. It says "Kiss Me, I'm Irish," and a 4-leaf clover in green. And it's just sitting on her. She has the green clip in her hair and the orange clip that matches all the other ones. Harper is, I have no clue what sculpt she is. I don't remember, because that is Miss Raven's baby. So I do not even remember. In the center we have Nana's Saskia twins. We have Maggie on the left and Aubrey on the right. Maggie's got blonde hair and Aubrey's got red hair. And they're both still wearing their fancy red dresses and holding their white toys. Over here we have, let's see, this is sweet little Miss Angelica. She is wearing a white t-shirt. And it says "Lucky Little Lady" in medium green. It's got a rainbow, and there's 2 little 4-leaf clovers on each side. And then she's wrapped up in her purple Afghan. And she also has the green little shamrock bow clip on a little headband. She's a little side-eye. She's also a Bountiful Baby made by Elena Peterson, I think. I don't remember. This is Violet. She is wearing a footed pajama, all white, light green and medium green little shamrocks, and it's got trim around the neck, green. She is also wearing another one of Miss Raven's big old light green bows with dark green shamrock gems and gold gems, and then it's got a little metal shamrock. On her patch of her little clothing, it says "My First St. Patty's," and there's our sweet little Miss Violet. Okay, here's this close-up of her bow, and that's so pretty. But I put it on her, and it was like huge, and I said, I don't care. That looks silly and ridiculous, but I love it anyway. So there's Violet and Angelica. So I think that's pretty much everybody in the nursery. I kind of just wanted to talk to everybody a minute. I wanted to sit down and have a conversation a little more in depth with everything that was going on. Nana's actually hurt her back, so I have been struggling with that for the past 2 years. So it's really hard for me to get the babies ready to go out, to walk at the doll shows. But I've been taking some different medications now, and it's, like, because it's sciatica. And if you've never had it, you just don't know. So, also, I was going into some detail about when my daughter passed, and I could tell that Raven was getting a little bit upset. So I didn't go into a whole lot of detail on that, and it's just been, I don't know, it's just been like a shift. We've all been grieving differently. Everybody says, well, you do, everybody grieves differently, but basically we just take it one day at a time. But certain times are harder than others. Certain smells, sights, memories, and especially with us moving right now, and I'm going through a lot of stuff that was when she was a little girl and everything like that. So it's been a hard move. So, but hopefully we should be getting that done. Later this week, we are supposed to be closing on the house on Thursday. The new buyer is supposed to be coming to do the walkthrough on Wednesday, and so tomorrow is my last day to get the last bits of stuff around the property picked up, because I know I had some stuff out in the yard and everything that I wanted to get. But we did have a strange cold snap that came in, and then we had 4 inches of snow. But anyway, that being said, we'll end here on Little Mr. Gavin. We're going to love you and leave you, and have a blessed week.